What is up, Select Button? We are back with another game in the unofficial Select Button StarCraft 2 Invitational, featuring, this one's a TVT between Haze and Sigurd. Sigurd is also known as Another God on the forums. Haze, I'm pretty sure, is just Haze. Oh, and Haze is setting the terms out early with a no-rush 30 minutes. I hope you guys don't do that, because that would make it really boring for me. But, you know, whatever you guys want, I guess. Anyway, we got a TVT, Zelnaga. TVT's a fun match. I'm going to speed up the beginning because I get to do that shit because I'm me. I like TVT. I have never have any fucking clue what I'm doing. I feel like I lose if I don't make tanks, so I make a lot of tanks. But besides that, I don't really know what to make. Sometimes I make tanks and Banshees, or tanks and Vikings, or Hellions and tanks, and Marines and tanks, all kinds of shit. We got pretty standard builds going down for these two. Rack starting pretty early up. Terrans don't really have a whole lot of options. I've been trying some gas first builds every now and then, but it's not a huge deal. It just makes some later timings easier. But for the most part, every Terran game is going to start either with the standard like 12 racks, 13 gas into whatever, or you know, like a 2 racks gasless rush or expand or something like that. The beginning phase is usually pretty similar. That scout getting denied. Yeah, we're doing this. Oh, scout getting picked off. So now Haze is up 1 SCV over Another God. Got a second racks and a second refinery going down for Another God. While a factory and a second refinery going down for Haze. Getting a tech lab on that racks. Yeah, things are looking pretty good so far. We could see Hellions, we could see tanks out of Haze. Another God seems to be pretty... Oh, we got a reactor going down, tech lab, and an eBay. So we'll probably see some kind of Marine Marauder heavy play. I don't really know why he's getting the eBay. Oh, that's because he's got a starport right there. Alright, I'm going to slow things down for a minute because we got a lot of shit going on. So the factory is giving up the tech lab to starport. Ooh, so we got dual starport going down for Haze. We'd be looking at some heavy Banshee stuff. But we already have an engineering bay down, so he can throw down the turrets at a moment's notice. Yeah, man, I'm chilling. We're going to see a tech lab go down on this bad boy. Stim starting for Another God, so he's going real with the Stim Marine Marauder stuff, while they're swapping tech labs. So all Another God would have to do is walk up an SCV here, and he'd be able to see one, possibly both, the starports with the tech labs, but he doesn't. So you got 2 Banshees going down for Haze, no cloak yet, and it's kind of hard to get dual Banshees with cloak on one base. Meanwhile, we got a bunch of Marines and Marauders. Note that Haze is far behind in supply, because that's what happens when you're going that high tech. You know, we got a Hellion and Stim about halfway done for Another God. This should be interesting. Armory going down, that's even more interesting. 1 Banshee's done. Got finally a CC, while Another God's moving out with a big old infantry poke. That's what, like 11 Marines or something? Okay, 10 Marines, 2 Marauders. Just gonna take the tower though. A Hellion. Cloak starting for Haze. We got an interesting thing going on here. Know that Haze's supply is not really increasing that much. He's been supply blocked for a minute. And we only have 2 Banshees, and Cloak isn't done yet. Third Banshee's on the way, but it's supply blocked, so it's going to wait for a little bit. Now Hellion's just driving over here. He's going to take a poke at these Marines, and he's going to eat shit. Bam. Meanwhile, the Banshees... Oh, now my kitten wants to watch some StarCraft. What up, kitty? Say hi to the internet. Alright, pick off some Marines here. That expansion is going down over here for Another God, and he's not building it in his base, so it might get picked. The SCV could get picked off by these 2 Banshees. Yep, there we go. Boom, boom, headshot. He's hammering away at the command center, but he's probably he's just gonna cancel it. What's going on at home? We got the command center in base, not a whole lot happening. Loading up the bunker, getting some more Banshees, and Cloak is almost done, so he'll be able to put a pretty good hurt on Another God. Now my cat is in my lap. and he takes priority over you guys. Alright, so the missile turret is just starting, so you can be able to do some pretty good damage here. Taking off some SCVs. Let's see, we got 6 kills so far, but 1 Banshee is about to go down. Ooh, and he cloaks just in time. Cloak isn't going to do him that much good though, because his turret's going to pick off this one goal. And now another god has had to pull all his dudes back. Missile turret means he might be able to save a scan for a minute, but you know, I could have sworn he had a Viking building and then he cancelled it. That's weird. But in any case, he's getting siege tech. Another god's getting siege tech rather. That's not going to help him against these banshees. But I guess the banshee got picked off or something. There's 2 more here. There's another starport going down and a tech lab on that starport going down, probably so he can get some ravens. Note that even despite that minor, or that pretty significant harass, they're about even on SCV count, and in terms of supply, another god is still pretty far ahead. Stuffing that expansion is going to set him back for a bit though. Now he's got way too much production for 1 base. Meanwhile, Haze is just moving into a second, transferring a shitload of SCVs. He's basically taken almost all of them from his main. Yeah, I guess he didn't have that many guys mining at his main anyway. Typically, you're supposed to keep building SCVs past saturation so that when you pull workers from your main over to your natural, you can have more than enough to keep both groups going. But these guys didn't do that. Alright, now the supply count is more or less evened out. We've got another squad of banshees coming. At home, Haze mostly has marines and a tank. Whereas another god has mostly marines and 2 tanks. This time he's covering his ass with some missile turrets, which is good. I usually like to put missile turrets here instead, because then the banshees don't have free shots in the mineral line. Yeah, like right there. Instead, get a couple shots off with the banshees. They lose 1. Those dudes are expensive. More missile turrets, gonna do some more damage. And switch over the production tab. Another god's CC is almost done. That's good, and we're getting +1 air weapons for Haze. That's pretty cool. Kind of a slow-paced game right now. Got these banshees just chilling out, wasting their cloaked meters. It's funny because if you put them right here, then they could get some free harass done. But he's not going to do that. And we got Marines building a turret to piss these banshees off even more. I don't know where the dude is that's going to build that though. Oh, there we go. Good job, dude. You build that fucking turret. Got a medevac chilling. Not really getting much in the way of upgrades. He's still on 1-1. And holy crap, Haze is a lot of money, dude. You need more. You should be building more units. Build like 3 command centers or some Hellions or Marines or something. Look at that. He's floating around 2,000 minerals. That's a lot of minerals. Still no second or no third or fourth Yasses for another god. So he'll be limited a bit on tech, but it's not like he's doing a great job spending his money anyway. Oh man. The opportunity for jokes about gold diggers right here is hilarious. But I will not go there, because it would just be fucked up. Alright, we got 8 Marines loaded into the dropship. That sounds like fun. And you know, I never realized this, but that's a medic flying the medevac, which makes a shitload of sense, but I just never realized it. It's not like the old, like, Russian lady or whatever that was doing the dropship in the original. Was she Russian? I don't even remember. I don't think so. I think she was just kind of like not sexy. Got another command center going down. Look at another god is basically spending all of his money, which is good. He should have been doing that before. Could have used some mules too. His supply is way higher than Drobe, and he's about to. Ooh, he picks off his medevac and the tank. This is basically free damage right here. Wait, why isn't he? But it's right. It's right. No, you just you. But it was right there. Oh my God, Haze, you are one lucky son of a bitch. You know that? Those 8 Marines were dead. But no. There we go. Lucky fuckers. It's this tank, actually. That tank is what saved those 8 Marines' lives. It's a touching story of camaraderie and devotion to one's fellow soldier. Alright, we got a command center here that he's not really going to do a whole lot with yet. Because he can't. Because if he tries to take his gold, he's going to get killed by these dudes. If he tries to take this